Phat Geez murder.
Yeah, if I ruled the world, I'll lower the coke prices, raise the welfare, and lower the perk prices. You could pay for a feature, even though the flow priceless.
What's up, gang, and welcome back to another episode of Behind the Music. Today, we stand right here in the beautiful city of Philadelphia, which is my hometown, to find out more about Phat Geez. Phat Geez was tragically murdered in front of his door. But in the meantime, I need y'all to like, comment, and subscribe. And don't forget, gang, we won't incriminate nobody over here.
Yeah, Phat Geez. Hold up. Hold up, hold up, hold up, hold up, hold up. Fuck a op, I got 30 in this Glock. Spin your block, 223's gon' make him drop. With a whippin' in the kitchen, grab a pot. Make it lock, then I put it on the block. Fiends be coming, neighbors tryna call a cop.
Known as Phat Geez will be laid to rest later today. A viewing will take place actually this morning at 9:30, followed by a service at Germantown Masjid and burial at Shelton Hills Cemetery. 28-year-old was shot and killed right in front of his home on North Taney Street in Brewerytown last Sunday.
Philadelphia, CBS. A Philadelphia rapper known as Phat Geez was shot and killed in North Philadelphia late Sunday night. Police said officers were sent to the 1200 block of North Taney Street shortly after 10 p.m., where they located a man lying in the street. He had been shot multiple times. The victim, identified as Derrick Gant, was taken to Penn Presbyterian Medical Center, where he was pronounced dead around 10:30 p.m.
Bro, you in a bullshit wheel with no lights on. I run it. I just asked you. Huh? Bro, somebody shot me. Bro, are you listening to what I'm saying, bro? Somebody hit my crib up before, bro. You sitting in front of my crib, bro.
Hit his crib up.
Gant performed under the name Phat Geez. Captain Anthony Ginaldi told reporters that it appeared someone inside the car extended their arm out from the passenger side of the vehicle and fired a gun multiple times, hitting Gant in the chest. They believe the car involved fled north on Taney Street. How dare you? How can you go to sleep at night knowing you did that to someone senselessly? Marcus Fox said. Gant, who posted about his Muslim faith on social media, was killed during the holy month of Ramadan. Justice will be served. This is our holiest month of Ramadan, Marcus Fox said. He was Muslim, so we know he is in paradise. But when it comes down to it, we still are left here in grief, in shock, and in disbelief.
The rap name Phat Geez was shot several times last night in Brewerytown. CBS Philadelphia reporter Carrie Corrado spoke with his family tonight.
The family of the young rapper says they just want to know why. They say he just released a song called No Gun Zone in hopes to help stop the gun violence in the city.
Now you have a whole family that's just broken. They took something away from us that was valuable.
The family of Derrick Gant, also known as rapper Phat Geez, says they are a close-knit family. They gave us this picture, and while they are devastated at his loss, they remember the endless times he brought a smile to their faces.
He had a heart of gold.
The biggest smile, the biggest hug, the biggest kisses, you know. He was a very, very genuine cousin.
Just to grow up in the streets of Philadelphia and dare to be different is who he was. He took a chance on his own self when nobody else would.
Police say Gant was shot and killed Sunday night on the 1200 block of Taney Street. They say they are still searching for the person responsible.
And justice will be served. This is the holiest month of Ramadan. He was Muslim. So we know that he's in paradise. But when it comes down to it, we still are left here in grief, in shock and disbelief. How dare you? How can you go to sleep at night knowing that you did that to somebody senselessly?
His cousin read the words from his newly released song, No Gun Zone.
Got your mama mourning while they do her son wrong. Hate to see you on the ground with all that blood going. And to read those words and to experience it, it hurt. It's not fair, you know. We're gonna grieve, we're gonna mourn, and we mourn for all of the other young men in the community as well. Not just us, not just our family.
The family says they will lean on each other and their strong values as they move forward.
We keep that same
view to Philadelphia rapper Phat Geez as hundreds of people gather to celebrate and honor his life. CBS News Philadelphia reporter Ray Strickland joins us live from the Met with more on the impact his death is having on the city. Good afternoon, Ray.
Good afternoon, Jim. The viewing essentially just ended, but the scene here on Broad Street outside of the Met was truly something to see. ATVs, dirt bikes riding up and down the street as Phat Geez and the procession left. It was their way of honoring and celebrating a man who is truly beloved throughout this city. His character and who he was as a person is also why several family members tell me his death is just so much more heartbreaking. Phat Geez, whose real name was Derrick Gant, was killed in the 1200 block of North Taney in Brewery Town over the weekend. Family members told me off camera he didn't deserve this. They say he wasn't someone who was in the streets. It was the opposite, they say, the type of person who tried to prevent kids from making the wrong decisions. A family friend told me for him to die in this way as someone who denounced gun violence is truly tragic.
He's a real good dude, kind heart, I'm saying, was always giving, I'm saying. Nobody had a bad thing to say about him, and it's just tragic because, to lose your life like this, in front of your home, it hurts, and this will be felt for, years. There's something like this, you just don't get over.
Phat Geez also created a song called No Gun Zone, so that tells you there what type of man he was trying to present. Family says that he was truly a role model, positive role model for kids in the city. They're hoping his killer gets caught and is brought to justice. But Phat Geez was shot and killed in the 1200 block of North Taney in Brewery Town. Philadelphia police released this surveillance video showing his final moment
in this world. He meant something to his mother and his family and his friends.
Family and friends are still trying to come to terms with the murder of 28-year-old Derrick Gant. The rapper known as Phat Geez was shot and killed on March 17, 2024 on North Taney Street in Brewery Town. He was well known in the community. Gant's death prompted a tweet from fellow Philadelphia rapper Meek Mill at the time of his passing. His friends say that he used his music to try and end the senseless gun violence in the city he loves.
His last message to the youth was to, put the guns down and be peaceful.
In 2023, Gant wrote the song No Gun Zone about curbing the gun violence.
He always stood up for what he believed in.
The Citizens Crime Commission is offering a $20,000 award for
It ain't been the same since they took my flush from me. Killings all in my city, can't get enough of it. Facing all of these problems, I cannot run from it. Before I let them take my life, they take these slugs with them. So traumatized that I can't find a drug for it. I can't feel it, really let me numb to it. Kill hundreds and fifties, yeah, I get a rush from it. Let them think it lie to me and I'ma really leave that nigga stuck with it. Make no gun zone. That's the only time when we become known. Got your mama moaning while they do my son wrong. Hate to see you on the...
This is an active, ongoing case. As you can see, his family was pleading, looking for the killer to come forward. So in the meantime, y'all, I'm gonna need y'all to like, comment, subscribe, be safe, and no matter how much you give back to the community ain't gonna always give back to you. I'm gone.